Justin Lucas Savage at Backcountry Treks. I am on the summit of Mount Lincoln in Colorado, and really just getting a bunch of snow. It's just been sort of epic getting up here, being blown around with the wind, and fairly heavy snow, and before that graupel is just stinging my face. Let me take a minute and show you this pack from Clik Elite. This is a photography pack, and I'll splice some things together here, but I want to show you a little bit about how I'm using it here in the snow. This thing is just absolutely bomber. You can see that it's got a little extendable pull out here for the tripod. I'm going to take this off, and this fits a full-size helmet right here, and you can slap that on. Now, really cool here. Let me this will fold up into the pocket there, and then back below this, which I'll probably pull out here in a little bit, is a rain fly. I'll move the tripod so it sits a little higher, and put the rain fly completely over the pack, because this snow is a little bit wet. You can see it's got a really cool compartment here. The only reason there's snow is because I had it unzipped from about here to here. From here to here, coming down, so about a third of the way, coming down from a different 14er to get over here. So I'm dealing with a little snow back there. This is all configurable. These come out, they move around. There's a wall right here, and that completely, there's a little zipper right there. That unzips, folds flat, and this whole thing becomes a pack. So on this section of the pack, I've got cold weather gear, you know, food, supplies, stuff like that. So really cool. I'm going to show you around the pack, outside of the snow and whatnot, but just real configurable. This will move up and down, so it just fits everybody. This is the Venture 30. They also make a Venture 35, and I'm going to show you, I've got some accessory things on the shoulder straps here and here. And then around on the corner, I've got one down here, and then another one kind of hiding out over here. So I can take a holster and slap it right here on my chest and put the DSLR camera on there completely. I also have the camera that I'm shooting with, which is a Panasonic Luminox. I've got that over here. It would also slip down in this if I wanted to. What I don't do anymore is clip it onto this, because as soon as I take this off, it just slides right out of the thing. So you gotta be real careful about that. All right, I'm back here at home, and the weather is still about the same as you saw before. We're getting some awesome snow, and I'm just hanging out the bouldering wall here in the backyard. And I wanted to show you in detail a little bit more about these features, and tell you, because that was about halfway through the climb as I was up on the 14,000 foot summit and reviewed this pack. So I want to give you a little bit more of a detailed look and show you some of these features here again. You can see inside the pack, I'm recording with the camera that was in here before, but I had it set right in here, and then over here in this section, I had a microphone. So again, all of these things can be removed. They're just Velcro, so you can move them around. You can create exactly what you want. And that wall that I showed you in here, if you wanted to take it out and extend, because that wall hits right here. So if you wanted to extend from the top of the pack all the way down, you can do that. Now, this looks a little bit collapsed up here at the top because I don't have anything in it. And I want to show you what that looks like. There's a decent amount of storage inside this pack here. Again, I've got red so you can see that. You've got a pocket right up here, red on the inside, a couple different pockets, and I store spare batteries and whatnot in this. Again, I told you that a full-size helmet would fit right inside this, so you can unclip that. Helmet goes right inside this pocket. Again, really big. Now I mentioned a little bit earlier that this had a rain fly, and sure enough I had to use it. It was snowing really hard, got stuck in a whiteout, and the rain fly came in handy. It was a lifesaver just to keep this pack dry. Not only that, I came down through a lot of scree, and it was dirty, it was dusty, it was way off trail. So on the bottom of this, you've got a little Velcro right here, so it keeps this in. The pack comes out, and it's got a little stretchy cord here, so we would throw this over the bottom and then loop it over the top, and it's not going to fill out because I don't have anything in it. But there you've got the whole rain fly on, and it covers everything. So the straps will just come right out of the side there. It's the Venture 30 again. You just have a ton of adjustability, which is what I love about this pack. Now the pack's a little bit heavier. If you're used to light and fast, and you want something to move really fast in the mountains with, this pack is going to be heavier than you're probably used to. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. And in fact, I'm going to go out on a limb, even for somebody like me who's fanatical about light and fast. If you want to protect your camera, your audio, video equipment, this pack is going to do it for you. Yes, it's heavy, heavier than what I'm used to, but man, this stuff is, to be able to just see and feel how bomber this thing is, and especially on the bottom. I mean, you can drop this thing when you put the rain fly back in here for sure. This is how easy it goes back in. When you've got that in there, it offers even more protection, and just nothing's going to happen to your gear when it's in here. And then what I love about this, both the hip belt and then the shoulder straps, and you've got a couple closed cell foam sections here on the back. It's been a long time since I've used a pack and spent over 10 miles, and I didn't get sore shoulders. Did not get that with this pack, even though I had 2 cameras, I had a tripod. I mean, I was going a lot heavier than I normally do. So again, from Clik Elite, this is the Venture 30.